Okay, so when you guys start choosing which plants that you want to have for your hanging basket, the first thing you need to take into consideration is the amount of light. So we're making the assumption that everybody who's making their hanging basket is going to eventually purchase their hanging basket. So you need to think about, okay, where would this go? Would this go in the front yard? Would it go on the back patio? So that once you figure out where it would go, where you would place it, you would think, okay, so how much sunlight does that get? Does it get hot afternoon sunlight, or does it get no sunlight at all and it's kind of in the shade, or does it get like like mild morning sunlight and then in the shade in the hot afternoon? So that's the first thing to take into consideration is the amount of sunlight that your basket is going to get. After that, you are going to choose, well, do I want to have a hanging basket or do I want to have a patio planter? So a patio planter is going to be set on the ground or set on a table or set on like a plant stand. And the plants that you choose for your patio planter, you kind of want to have one large plant kind of in the center that's kind of like a thriller plant. So after you kind of choose which of the two baskets you're going to do, what you would do next is start looking through these slides. This is hanging basket options for 2021. I did not mean to like click on that. Go away. I'm not used to Apple computers. This is my husband's computer. So these beginning slides are basically for you to have an idea of like what you like. Huh, I really like pink. Anyways, you might be like, I really like these textures and these colors. And the basket shows the names of those flowers, how to arrange them when you plant them, and what it looks like when it's finished. So you'll go through these slides, and it's just for ideas. It's just for ideas of what they will look like in a finished basket after 10 weeks of growing. So anyhow, once you kind of, oh, look, I like that thing sticking up that's kind of like whoop, in the middle of the basket. You know, that's a thriller, right? So if you want to have a tall plant in the middle, you're going to have a patio planter, not a hanging basket. So once you kind of have an idea, this slide kind of shows what your plants will look like when you first plant them. They're itty bitty, and we're going to baby them for about 10 weeks. And then at 10 weeks, they should be nice and full and sellable. So once we start here with the Agastache, I was trying to decide, do I want to put this in alphabetical order, or do I want to put it in like some sort of arrangement? But in the end, I don't think it really matters. So Agastache, it tells you how tall they are. If you're going to do Agastache or hummingbird mint, you want to have a patio planter because they get really tall. So like the purple ones that we have will probably get 2 feet tall, and then the orange and yellow ones will get 8 to 10 inches tall. They like full sun, and they like it light on the water. So drought tolerant means they don't need a ton of water. So another thing to take into consideration is you're putting 3 plants in your hanging basket. They all kind of need to like the same thing, because if 2 of them like light on the water and 1 of them likes heavy on the water, 2 of them will do well and the other one will not. That makes sense. So then you're going to go through these, and these 2 plants, angel wing begonia and fuchsia, they are shade loving, right? So some of them, if they say assorted, so lantana assorted and verbena assorted, we don't know what colors we're going to get. And so if you decide you like the way that they look and you like the texture of the flower, then just make sure that you have an idea that you have a backup plan in case it doesn't have some of those colors available. We're going to get 3 colors of each, but I just don't know what colors we're going to be getting. All right, so once you go through here, you're going to figure out which type of flower you would like, and then I want you to pay attention to whether or not it needs a soil acidifier or whether or not it needs a iron as a micronutrient, because then you need to pay attention to your fertilizers. Email me with any questions, and have a good day.